Struggling with blood sugar levels, ready to shed those extra pounds effortlessly? Look no further. Sugar Defender, the #1 rated blood sugar formula, is here to transform your health and help you achieve your wellness goals. Click the link in the video description to get started with Sugar Defender today.
Former President Donald Trump spoke emphatically in a new interview with Dr. Phil McGraw about the toll the Stormy Daniels hush money trial took on his wife Melania, and said it was impacting son Barron as well. Trump speculated that each of them likely wanted to speak to him about the difficulties, but chose not to. "I have a wonderful wife. I mean, it's not easy for her to read this kind of stuff, that's fake," he told the TV host. That's fake stuff. But that's the way it is. It certainly is not a good thing. And it affects me more than it would if it were just about me. I wish it could be just about me, he told McGraw in their hour-long sit-down interview from Mar-a-Lago. Trump also hinted at the impact the trial and the constant political and legal combat had on her, revealing that it wasn't easy. It was his first extended interview since a Manhattan jury found him guilty on 34 counts of falsifying financial records related to the hush payments. When Dr. Phil asked how the former First Lady was holding up, Trump responded, "I think good," stretching out the word during his answer in a way that made the answer less than certain. "But I don't think it's an easy thing for her," he then allowed. "And I think if it wasn't good, she wouldn't want to tell me about it, to be honest with you. Because, she sees that I'm fighting like hell." The former First Lady notably did not attend Trump's 5-week trial in Manhattan, instead keeping a low profile in Florida, even as a parade of supporters including family members, House members, and senators joined Trump in the courtroom. Trump also suggested the public attention is difficult for his son Barron, 18. As is his practice, he declined to reveal too much about his youngest child, and his only child with Melania, although he did give a hint about his college plans. "He's a good boy. He's a tall boy, very tall. He's very tall. And he's a great kid. He's good-looking kid. And he's going to be going to college. He doesn't say because he doesn't want to hurt me," Trump said. "And he thinks it's possibly a hurtful conversation. But it has to affect my family," he lamented. He called Barron a great kid and a good student, while revealing clues about his college plans. He got accepted to different colleges. Some of those colleges, all of a sudden they're rioting all over the place. McGraw tried repeatedly in his psychological interview with Donald Trump to be a hero and call off his vows of retribution, only to have the former president tell him revenge can be justified. The two longtime acquaintances had an hour-long sit-down where the TV host repeatedly tried to probe Trump's fear and anger, even while McGraw himself attacked Trump's prosecution in the Stormy Daniels trial. "I find it to be a very different and very interesting. It's a psychological interview that you're doing," Trump told him. "You're sort of being my psychiatrist, and maybe I could use a psychiatrist every once. It's pretty cool." During one long portion, McGraw tried 3 times to persuade Trump to call off what he has said will be retribution against his enemies if he wins a second term. "There are headlines out there that say when you win your second term, you are going to make the people that have come after you pay. Every situation needs a hero. What a great opportunity to step up and say, you know what? It stops here. It stops with me," Dr. Phil told him. "I think you'll be impressed. We have to unite the country," Trump said, failing to explicitly agree. Later, McGraw pointed to psychological research on crime and revenge. "Neurologically in the brain, there's an addiction to revenge just like to opioid or whatever," he told Trump, a teetotaler, who responded with a Dr. Phil described a cycle between criminals and police. "They see themselves as the victim and they want revenge against the person that arrested them. And then the person that arrested them gets hammered," he said. "It's got to stop, and we're better than this. We must be better than this. And you're big enough to do it," he told Trump. "I think you'll be proud of the job we do," was Trump's response. "And the word revenge is a very strong word, but maybe we have revenge or success." Then Dr. Phil quoted Pope Francis, who Trump attacked during the 2016 campaign, as righty.